Okay, guys, this is Rika, right? She made a post saying that her son cannot date black women. And I'm just like, is she black, guys? I just don't think a black woman would say that.
I'm sorry, but my son will not be dating a black girl. He will not. Because yesterday we went to Six Flags, and when I tell you the pure level of disgust that I saw in these black girls that you independent queens are raising is purely disgusting and disturbing. I literally left early because my kids was looking like, what the hell is going on? And this is in the Bay Area, California. These girls, all of them, unsupervised, in packs, unsupervised, no supervision, just running amok in the theme park. Multiple fucking fights break out, multiple. And I'm just like, okay, the police had to start patrolling the fucking park because these little bitches couldn't keep their hands to themselves. One little bitch about 12 years old talking about Jeremy, his small anyway, don't want to meet me. What do you mean it's small anyway? Girl, you are 12 to 13 years old. And then these other girls like, oh, boo, boo, boo. And these dudes like, y'all are hella chopped. It wasn't even the black boys. It was the girls. The girls was fighting multiple fucking fights. Parking lot shut down from them little mother fighting. And then this white lady asked her not to talk like that. Her and her friends trying to fight the white lady. I'm like, just no self-respect, no fucking home training. And I see why. And I seen a lot of, when I seen the black boys with the white girls coupled up, looking cute. I seen the Mexican kids. I seen the Asian. Only ones outside acting a fucking ass was the black girls. And I'm specifically saying black girls. There was no black boys acting ass. It was the black fucking girl. Oh, she bumped into me. You are 16 years old. Calm down. When I tell you, you are raising little miniature fucking single fucking baby mamas, that's what the fuck y'all raising. Because them little motherfuckers don't respect themselves. They don't respect nobody else.
There is so much to unpack here. First thing, every race has their problematic people. I think that we can all agree here, nobody likes to be generalized. Guys, I'm black. I don't think that I should be judged for the actions of others. That's them. So when Rika, the black Barbie, she just made a video saying don't date black girls while being a black girl. She's basically telling her kids don't date someone that looks like her. Now guys, I'm going to call this a communication error. This is what we call an absolute statement, which often shows up in the form of generalizing. Be careful using these in a relationship when you're trying to communicate. Because when you say, baby, you always do this, or you never do this, you're actually discrediting the moments they didn't do it. And now they're just defending themselves instead of having the conversation at hand. You still ain't white. Oh my God. See, this is why. Let me know when you get picked. Been married for 14 years. I don't know. I feel like this is hate speech. And why are we generalizing black women? See, I told you. See, this is what happens when you make absolute statements. Rika is laughing at all of it. Oh my God. Now, guys, I keep seeing this. You have a cheetah print tattoo. That's all I'm gonna say. LOL, oh no. My son can't date the boy whose mom has a cheetah print tattoo. Is there something I don't know about cheetah print tattoos?
Any girl out here wearing cheetah print, it's a red flag. I mean, they're a cheetah. I'm starting to realize that weird turns me off. Like, if I see you with a cheetah print tattoo, I'm good.
Okay, I'm starting to get it now. People think that girls with cheetah tattoos are 304s. Look at this one. When I see a lady 27 plus with a cheetah print tattoo. And there's a song in the background going like, I know you're freaky. Now guys, I went back to her channel. And Rika now has an apology video.
I do want to take a moment to apologize for my statements in my video earlier about how my son wouldn't date a black girl. I do want to apologize about that because I didn't realize that people just accept the behaviors of black girls that I find impulsive, I find disgusting, and I find disturbing.
Rika, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like she's avoiding the fact that she said she doesn't want her son dating black girls. That's what this is about.
So I do want to take a moment to apologize for that. If that is the behaviors that you guys accept, then that is the behavior that you guys accept. And I should not be judging people for what they believe in. You know, if you believe that that they were okay in that behavior, then that is okay, and that's what you accept. I mean, me personally, when I saw 4 girls trying to jump a white woman for her asking them not to say PUSSY and DICK in front of her kid, and you know, they're like 5 and 7-year-old girls, I personally feel like that was wrong. But again, you guys said that that's kids being kids, and that is fine. I've gotten a lot of backlash, and you know what? At the end of the day, if that's the way y'all are raising y'all kids and y'all feel like y'all kids can act that way, I am not one to judge. And again, my words, when I was saying it, I was very upset because of what I saw. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that my son wouldn't date a black girl. It's more or less like those type of black girls I would steer my son away from. And yes, I do give him guidance, and his dad does give him guidance to not put up with disrespect. You know what I mean? If a girl is going to be loud and disrespectful and fighting and a hooligan and all this other stuff, you don't deal with those type of girls, like, at all. So again, I think that the way that I viewed this younger generation, I guess I didn't have a clear understanding of it. But now that you guys have told me in multiple videos that I was wrong for calling them BITCHs and saying that they were, and was wrong for calling them HOEs for basically talking about penises and, you know, having sex and all this other stuff at 12 years old, I guess, you know, I just wasn't aware that that was okay in the community. You know what I mean? So I do apologize for that.
Oh, the comments are not happy. You need to love yourself more. This is weird, bro. Not all black women like this. And it's weird that you're classifying all black women under the same umbrella. Oh, yeah, they going in. You said nothing wrong. People just can't handle the truth. Don't apologize. You're right to do so. Oh, wow. You don't owe nobody nothing when it comes to your flesh and blood. Oh, my God. These are all men agreeing with her. Don't apologize. We good men will defend you. Don't apologize. There's a bunch of men saying she did nothing wrong. What? Bro, she's not going to sleep with you. What the? Okay, so guys, it seems like things have gotten worse for Rika. She said that people are finding her address and threatening her kids.
The fact that multiple of you have went out and found my address and my location to cause harm to my children for saying the unruly behavior of the black girls that I witnessed at the Six Flags theme park is beyond me. The amount of black women in my inbox calling my kids ugly, making fun of my son, doing all these things just kind of proves my point. Because at the end of the day, it's like, so you saying my son is ugly, you calling my daughters ugly, you calling them B-words, you're calling them nappy-headed, you're calling them all these things because I gave you examples. I gave you facts of the behaviors that the children at the park were exerting. I didn't make up the behaviors. This is actually what happens. So you guys are saying that I am putting down black women, that I am misjudging them, that I am doing this, and the fifth, when all I did was tell you the behaviors that we saw.
Okay, friend, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I see how you're looking at it. Here's the thing. There are racist people out here looking for a reason to be racist. When you make a video basically saying you don't like black girls and then generalize them with those behaviors of others, you're giving ammo to actual racists. You're pushing the narrative that black people aren't good people. You basically made a video that communicated, hey, non-blacks, make sure you don't let your kids date black people.
For you guys to inbox me and to inbox other people, my address and things like that, all over a video that had nothing to do with your own children or nothing to do with you in general, because I'm saying as a whole, we all need to do better, is ridiculous. And another thing, it is a typical black woman to say that my son will be gay. Every time a man doesn't agree with a woman, oh, he's gay. He's gay. Oh, her son's going to be with a man. He's gay. He's gay. So all the he's gay comments, because he's 11, will definitely be, you know, you'll be blocked for sure. And on top of that, it's kind of like, I tell you guys that a 12-year-old girl was talking about penis size. That's fine. Kids will be kids. But then you sit here and call my son gay. How does that make sense? A grown woman condemning me for saying these things about another child, and then you come on my page and call my child gay.
Girl, they're proving your point. They felt attacked because that's how they're raising their child. There's more men agreeing with her. The way that men are the only ones agreeing with you. Yeah! Woke up to 200 plus comments on if I'm black or not. Are y'all blind? Black and beautiful, they just don't get it. I love the fact that you're unapologetically you and unfiltered. Guys, even I had to get on here and I'm like, stop the cap. They're wondering if you're black because you basically said don't date black women. Aw, she's so black male centered. This was me 2 years ago talking about baby mama culture. I love her type because the universe has a special way of humbling us in time. Now, guys, I have reached out to Rika before because I'm like, girl, look what you doing. And she said she loves our stuff. And she told me that people are bullying her and they're calling her a pick me. And they told her being a stay at home mom is slavery. So I'm like, okay, why are they calling her a pick me? What else she posts? And guys, I see this.
A man that loves his wife will not cheat on his wife. I think that that is just a bunch of BS that you women feed to each other, because of the fact being, you guys will keep a married man's baby and celebrate each other, but a man cheating on his wife is just the ultimate fucking form of fucking hatred. But bringing a life into the world by a married man who you would never be with is not a problem. You guys see where that doesn't fucking make sense? Like, anyways, that's not the point of this. So she said a man who loves his wife will not cheat on his wife, when that is not fucking true. When you look at when a man cheats versus when a woman cheats, when a woman cheats, she cheats with all her emotions and hopes of a future with that man. You know what I mean? Like, so when she's cheating, you see it. She will most of the time leave her husband to be with the side dude. They will leave their husbands because they're like, oh, this is hot and fun and no responsibilities. And then you see that shit falls apart and it doesn't work because she should have stayed with her husband. A man, most of the time, the only reason he will be with a side that he cheated on his wife with is if his wife leaves him for cheating. If his wife does not leave him for cheating, he will not leave his wife or his children. A woman will. You guys see the difference there?
Oh, God. Rika, you said if a man cheats on you and you don't cheat back and you just stay loyal in a relationship, he won't leave you. That point is so crazy because, of course, a man is going to stay with you if you're going to deal with his bad behavior. And guys, as y'all already know, we don't condone bad behavior in a relationship. We leaving. We bouncing. If a man or woman knows that you'll deal with their BS, then they're going to keep doing it because they know you're not going to leave. You're not going to do nothing about it. Now, let's talk about the word cheating. I'm going off of this. An act of dishonesty. So basically, you and your partner, you guys communicate a list of rules and boundaries that you agree on. So if they go behind your back and break those promises, that is cheating. If you guys talked and agreed beforehand that your wife or your husband can go out sometimes and see other people, that's not cheating. Now, one thing I will say, I do believe that the average woman that cheats and the average man that cheats are for fundamentally different reasons. I believe that the average woman opens up their legs for someone they believe is a suitable partner, that they would want a longer term relationship, that they wouldn't mind building with. I think men, they just F on anything. But see, there's this rhetoric going around as if men can't get attached to women. They totally can. Let's say that I even granted, right, that women get attached to men faster than men getting attached to women. That's irrelevant. Because it doesn't excuse dishonesty, lying, breaking the trust with your partner. Imagine, it doesn't matter that I cheated on you because it's not like I'm going to get attached or something, so who cares that I lied? If you really loved me, you would stay down for me. What the But in reverse, if a woman did that, that man would be gone. You'd be mad as F. If you want to be in a relationship and then sometimes step out the house, let your partner know that so they have autonomy to decide if that's something they want to deal with. You playing with people's hearts. Cheating is never okay, period. Celebrating a divorce is celebrating failure. Oh my God. These men, social media hurts relationships. Men and women love differently. A man who doesn't provide for his wife doesn't love her. Caring and loving is not the same thing. 100% exactly my situation. Bro, just stop cheating on your wife and just... Oh my God, she hearted it. A cheater will literally die for his wife. That's not love. Women leave their marriage because jealous people encourage them to do so. Oh my God.
Women create single family households. There, I said it. Y'all do.
Oh my God. I'm not even going to get started into this. This is coming from a statistic that 70% of divorces are initiated by women. So they're saying, therefore, it's women's fault that there's so many single family households, which is a fallacy. I would argue that the average woman is divorcing men because they don't want to put up with their BS. But there is also this social media problem where women are idolizing the relationship a rich man gives them. Now they all want rich husbands. They don't want to pay no bills.
What do you think the average income is?
The average minimum is 100,000. Like, that's
barely making it.
Which it's not. I'm pretty sure the average of y'all watching this ain't gonna see y'all making 100K. I blame Shira 7. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Y'all make yourself single moms and then y'all blame everybody else for it. Because at the end of the day, if it's your body, your choice, right? Most women don't believe in that concept unless it's a nigga she really ain't fucking with like that. Yeah, she'll get rid of the baby. You know, or if she really is fucking with the nigga real tough and she really like believe like by getting rid of the baby, you know, they might have a better chance of working out. She might do it. But 9 times out of 10, she looks at that baby as a form of setup. She getting welfare, she getting Section 8, she getting all this other stuff that she's gonna get from the benefits of the baby. And most of the time keeping a nigga around, which a lot of women don't want to admit they didn't want to keep that nigga around. Then all of a sudden you keep the baby, then all of a sudden he a bum ass nigga and he this and the fifth, but he wasn't that when you was keeping the baby after he asked you not to. So you are a single mom by choice. 9 times out of 9, 10 times out of 10, you are a single mom by choice. Because if you didn't like that nigga, if you really want to fuck with him, that baby gonna be up there with grandma, grandpa, Aunt Jackie, Uncle Becky, whoever else, St. Jude, Jesus, whoever else is there to greet that motherfucker at the end of that surgery. Because you ain't gonna keep no baby you don't want.
Oh my God. I just think that we should say, hey, women, if you know he's a deadbeat, why would you have a kid by him or even just continue that relationship with him? And men, you shouldn't be getting women pregnant if you know that you're not going to be around. Wait, they're getting pregnant. Raw! Y'all fucking raw! You know what? I blame both of y'all. You little nasty.
Ugly girls and those created the feminism movement. I'm not gonna lie.
Rika, what is this? All right, I'm gonna let her cook.
So, realistically, if you think about it, every time you are out and you see a pretty girl and she has an ugly friend with her, what does that ugly friend do? She instantly jumps into lesbian defense mode because she is an ugly Betty. The bitch is jealous. So when you try to talk to the cute girl, the ugly friend usually is like, leave her alone. She hates men. It's like, nah, bitch, you hate men. Back the fuck up. You know what I mean? And she will keep going. And you've seen videos where the cute friend will even tell the ugly friend, like, no, it's cool. And she still will be like, absolutely the not, because she's not getting that same attention. So in the ugly girl's mind, men are evil, men are aggressive, men are everything bad because she can't get the one she wants. You know what I mean? And so she deflects that onto her cute friend. And so then you also have another subcategory. So you have ugly girls, you have hoes. Hoes build a reputation for themselves. They're sleeping around, they're collecting babies, they're collecting bodies. The bitches just don't stop. And so after they're done living their whole life, now they're coming and looking for a man to save them, and no man is willing to save them. So again, they create the same agenda. Men are evil, men are monsters, men are selfish. No, you bitches are just 2 unlikable categories, and you bitches are going to attract what you put out, which is bullshit 24/7. So, with that being that, it just grew so big with them just constantly projecting that message over and over and over, because can be pretty. So you have girls that are pretty, but they're hoes. And so you see them being pretty and hating men, and another girl jumps on because she's pretty and she hates men. Then you see an ugly girl, she's ugly and she hates men, then another ugly girl jumps on and she's ugly and she hates men, and it just keeps going.
I'm not sure why she's trying to categorize the women. It seems to be a consensus that a lot of women think men are trash. It's not just the ugly girls, it's not just 304s. Every woman seems to be dealing with it. Now, I do know there are girls, like if they're in a friend group and one is the pretty friend, they do sometimes have friends in that circle that try to keep men away from them. They'll be like, don't talk to my friend, she don't want to talk to you. They call this the fridge, trying to keep all the snacks. It's dumb. Here's a video right here where this girl kind of does that, and we ended up not being on her side because her friend was actually having a good time with those men. She was just upset that no man was talking to her. And also, she felt like a drink was owed for her time. Pick her, please. One of these men in the comments, please marry her. Do you know what feminism is? Please choose her. A feminist, a person who believes in social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. It was never about getting men. Girl, please, not today. Fridges be protecting the snacks. See, I told y'all they be saying it. Oh my God, man, we must protect this one at all costs. Hey, friend, if that's how you feel, speak your truth. I don't know. Sometimes if I make a video defending men, my women audience gets upset. Sometimes I make a video defending women, my men audience gets upset. I try not to be biased. Guys, this video ends here. As I always say, what do you think about this? I'm going to be in the comments for this one. I'm going to reply. Guys, we're at 2.2 million followers. I never thought that I'll be hanging out with you guys, being a content creator. And now we're streamers and we watch the videos together. I'm happy to be on this journey with you. And it's crazy because I'm actually a music artist. This is what I love to do. I really just make the videos for y'all. So if you could do anything, can you please follow the page for me? Now, outside of all this, Dead Gang, remember, it was just you. You had a plan. There is a child version of yourself inside of you that believed in something, that dreamed of something, that wanted something. Everybody left him behind, which means you can't. If you don't want to try anymore, fine, but at least do it for them. They deserve it. I know that you're discouraged, but you are getting so close. We only get one life. And on Dead Gang shit, we not finna live it like no weak motherfucker. On Dead and them, we got work to do. So don't forget to pop your shit, star.
I shouldn't have to go undercover just to find out if you're going out with another. But I roll the dice, I go on a drive, you calling me insecure until I caught you out here lacking 4K. You always wore a mask on Halloween, but I didn't know that this was something that you do every night.